Hello everyone. I am making a lampshade cover. One moment. Let me get my stand here. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my little chingleta. Well, not little, because it's the size of this one, but my I'm gonna use this as a stand until I get the stand. Okay, so this is oh boy, hold on 1 second. Oi 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 oi. So what I have here, besides my big chingleta, my big slipper, I'm making a lampshade, and it's from the metal that you can buy at any home goods store, hardware store. But I painted it, and actually it was an accident how this happened with the color, which is actually always an incredible event that happens because you don't plan stuff and then it comes out and it's so artistic and you're like, holy moly, did that really happen? Did I really do that? You really did it. Anyway, so this is that metal that you pick up and you use this. Well, it can be used, has multiple purposes. I design stuff and create stuff, so I am using this for a lampshade, this piece here, and then this has this design. This has the X's. And what happened here, I was painting and I had this metal on the ground, on the floor rather, and without even realizing that while I was painting, um, it was going on here. So it looks really, really cool. So what I'm doing here is I bent this piece here. I'm going to do it like that. And I'm going to take these other pieces and bend them, and then I'm going to cut around it. And then I have the wire, and what I'll do is I will then gently thread it through so I have a lampshade for the lamp here. And I'll show everybody the lamp. And it was a beautiful lamp that I picked up at some store. I don't pay full. I don't go to retail places. I really don't because I learned that many years ago when I had my very first apartment. Yep. Saving to buy furniture that was like crap furniture, like that I had saved like for like 2 years to buy some junk that was particle board. Well, I learned my lesson. Anyway, um, so now, see, this is the lamp, right? And this was from Habitat or Goodwill or Yard. I don't know. It was like a $5, $6 lamp. Beautiful. I love this. And it just needed a lampshade. So what I'm doing here, I had a cloth lampshade, but uh, I'm just going to make the metal. And I'm going to get my little clippers. And then I have these wires here. This was from an old lampshade that I had, so I took it apart. And then what you do is you just cut it, and then you'd have to add what I did. Well, I didn't make the hole for the top because this has the holes. I mean, I can cut it out, but then I'd have to get the screw and everything. Oh, and actually, no, this one doesn't have it. This is one of those lamps that it has the base where you would screw the shade into and then place the bulb in over. But that's not this one. So, yeah. Oh, I got this guy on television. I'm not supposed to have him on TV. I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to have another show on. Excuse you are. Let me turn that off. Oh no! Just look at the blank screen. Um, yeah, okay, so watch this. This is how I'm gonna do it. I cut it in. I just want these to be the same size, basically, kind of, because I have to trim around there and then do that. So yeah, it's like always arts and crafts. It's arts and crafts, oh my god. Well, why not? I only go out when I need to go out. I've been like that my whole life. When I was working, I was out every single day, and oh god, being on the subway, the New York City subway, right in the subway from the Northeast Bronx down to downtown Brooklyn. Yeah, that was fun. Being there at 7 o'clock in the morning. I remember some cat sitting across from me, and dude was big too, and he's over there rubbing his legs, right? And he's bouncing his legs together, and I'm watching him, and I'm like, you freaking degenerate, you psychotic. But I keep watching him, right? So yeah, I know growing up in New York City, yeah, you know who the hell to stay away from. So anyway, that was just one story. Another story on the New York City subway. When I was going to Lehman College, I'm on the train, going to school from work, like the little diligent little soldier that I've always been, and go to get off. I'm coming up to Bedford Park. I'm on the 4, and I feel something behind me. And I turn around, and this mother blanker, well, yeah, rubbing up against me. What I should have done, in retrospect, I should have just grabbed it and said, "Whose blank is this, mother?" Go crazy. But when I turned around and he saw my eyes, the guy ran. He ran off the freaking train. He ran off the train with a boner, basically. But I hope he fell. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Well, I said it. Anyway, yeah, there's always a lot of crowd. So always be careful. Always be careful. You know, everybody, women in particular, because women are always, you know, we're always, victimized. You know, I'm not a violent person, but I'm damn sure for self-defense, and there ain't no doubt about it, 100%. So I tell people, everybody, women especially, when you're getting into your car, if you leave a mall or a supermarket, wherever you are, I don't care what zip code you're freaking in, sisters, wake the F up, get your butt off the phone, get yourself into your car, and make sure your car is secure. And before you get into your car, watch who's around you at all times, because there are psychos that are watching us. And what happens now with this social media freaking stuff, with everybody being on social media, anybody can know and find out where you are, who you are. Like I got people driving by my house. You better keep freaking driving, because if you stop, your plate's gonna get picked up, and then and then I'll find out who you are. So you're just gonna keep it moving, you know. But always be alert at all times, you know. Even when you're out in stores, just always be, that's how I grew up. So and I always say that to people. And I was a victim of crime. I was assaulted. I was knocked down back in 1981, knocked down, hit right in the face. Boom! Fell right in the street. Guy was as big as my husband. He walked up to me. He said, "Give me your money." I got no money. "Give me your money." I got no money. Boom! Boom! 2 shots. I flew into the street. Literally flew like a little rag doll, because, well, I'm not a big person, and this was a big man. So that happened. They caught the guy. I pressed charges. 2 years later, I'm on the train going to work. I was doing temp work. I get on at my stop. This dude, I don't know what if he was on the stop before me or whatever happened. But as the train got crowded, that guy that assaulted me was on the train, and he walked up to me and he said his name, and I got off because I was on the 2 train. I got off, and I went back home. I was like, I'm not going to work. Anyway, so always be alert at all times, people. You know. But anyway, let's get back to my lampshade making. You just gotta be careful. Always, always, always. So I gotta bend this one over here. All right, this one I gotta cut a little bit more. I don't want it to be that much bigger. I mean, it's I like it. I love the colors. The colors work. The colors, man. It's the colors. Um, people have to be careful. And now everything is so volatile, just with what's going on in our country, and people that are they're pro war, they're pro Geno, and then people that are just you know they think that everything that's going on, oh yeah, this is what it's supposed to be. No, this is all BS. War is for billionaires. That's what war comes down to. Why do you think they've eradicated and genocide all the Palestinians? Because they want to acquire that, and this is for wealth. This is for wealth and dominance. So now Iran is like, okay, well, you know what? We're going to show you wealth and dominance. We're going to check you. We're going to check you, and well, they have. So accept defeat, keep it moving, all right, and enjoy your impeachment, because that's what needs to happen. Yep, you need to go. That man needs to go. He needs to be out of office. And let him be a host on Fox News. He can call in, you know. Tucker Carlson doesn't love him anymore, you know. He lost quite a few of his fan base, because people have had it. People have finally seen it. Like, whoa, this guy, he's not for America. He's for his own pockets. Yep, he's for his own pockets. And for anybody who still supports him, well, you know what? I hope your pockets are filled, and I hope they continue to grow. But for everybody else, you know what? I'm for everybody else, not for the people who have the deep pockets. It's crazy. The world we live in. My hands are always cut up because I'm always working. I am gonna one day be a prima donna. No, I'm actually gonna take care of myself. Do a nice spa day. So that one's gonna come off there and there. I gotta cut this piece here and here. I bet you Donald Trump never did any manual labor in his life other than picking up a fork. You know that? I don't think that guy did ever any kind of freaking labor. I think his ass was pampered the whole freaking time through. Yeah. I don't, well, I don't jive, I don't vibe and jive with people like that. It's like, you know what? Okay, here we go. Look at these colors. Aren't they so cool? That is so freaking cool. Now this, I gotta get the wire. This was from an extra piece that I had, and I just picked it up. But I do have the wire, and I have to, I have a grinder. I could grind this and smooth it out. Not that anybody's gonna be touching it. I don't have children here, and small pets, so. Look, that could be like a shirt. Look at that. That could be a shirt for like a, oh, you know what that could be? That could be a pocketbook for one of my Barbies. There you go. Look at that. Or maybe a seat. Could that be a seat? That could be a seat for a Barbie. Or back of a chair. Something. I'm going to show everybody something. The art of war. Watch this. Hold on one second. Let me carefully get this up with my construction lady hands. Oh my God, I'm going to soak my hands in shea butter, and I'm going to get all girlied up with soft hands. Yes, hold on 1 second. Oh, man. Since I do my squats every day, and I can tell you something, I can bend down, I can like bend down on my knees and then get up like really quick. Not like before. Once I started doing that, hold on 1 second. Let me get my. Second. I found an open one. I'm gonna need this for it. Yeah, I had this, but I have another one. I have another open package, and I gotta find that. And I also have, I believe I have metallic thread because, well, what's the stuff that I work with? Oh, okay. The Art of War. Okay. How symbols. Do you see that? What are you looking at? The Art of War. Samurai sword. China. Islands. Land. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I predicted how this entire thing was going to occur. I said China's going to step in. They're going to give the United States, China and Russia is going to give the United States an option and say, listen, shit or get off the pot. And well, they got off the pot. So now that they're no longer on the pot, now the pot of financial reset, as far as getting finances back in order, are going to have to start. And now what's going on as far as the fuel, well, that is going to have like about a 48-month lead time for price correction. So 48 months is 4 years, you know? You don't go to war with a mammoth when you're just a little bee, you know? And because of lack of planning, now I believe that they'll attack again. I most definitely believe that they will attack again. But, all right, so this is done for now because I have to get the thread and thread it, and I don't know where it is. So, but it looks really, really cool when it's over the bulb, and then you get the light from the blue. Yeah, I don't. Another. gotta get the right thing. I gotta get my little tool to bend with when I do it with my fingers, right? Because here, the lovely manicured hands of mine, because I'm such a prima donna, everything that's done for me. All right, so now I'm just gonna put it over the lamp and show how cool it looks. Because it does, it looks really, really cool. Hold on, here we go. Here. And now, what you need to do, see what I'm doing? These are the wires. That there's a way to do it where you tie them together. You could do like a little tiny like pinch with the like a little mini welder thing, and then you get the heat. You get that little bubble, and well, I got one more piece of metal to put up. I gotta put the metal across, and I don't know where that other piece goes. Oh, darn it. Here, here. All right, I gotta get another piece. All right, I got that metal here. I could use this one. Look at my ever so dainty little manicured hands. Oh God! No, that's not gonna work. It can work. I could twist it, but I don't want to exert my skill set. Plus, I need gloves anyway. I mean, I could bend it. I could bend it going horizontally, but I want to do it vertically. So that's not gonna work. And I have this. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna get my thread. I don't want to open this yet. Okay, thread. Let's go. Oh, but look at these pieces. Look how cool they are. Make little art with that. So cool. So cool. All right, 1 second. Anybody on here? Hello, 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 hello. I'm showing off my lampshade art that I'm making. One moment. That's also my art up on the wall. See that? That's mine. I found someone to work on my website with me to help. And we had a call today, but I had a bad connection, so I'm going to have to return that call to sell my stuff because I started to do that on a U.S. copyright. Hello, hello. I don't do shout outs. Do not ask me. Get off my page. Thank you. You can watch. I don't do shout outs. Okay. Here we go. I don't have the wire, but I have this. This is plastic. I got my little tool I gotta get. Oh, stinking Lincoln. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab that. Oh boy. Hold on, I gotta get the thread. The thread is gonna have to work. That's gonna be the best option. Alright, I'll get the white thread. I have clear thread too somewhere. Don't know where. I have fishing line thread. Well, I'm gonna have to use the thread. Oh, there it is. I knew I had it with my craft stuff. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm back, I'm back. Okay. This cord, see that? Use that. Or thread. Or metal, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna, hang on, the thread is already open. This is a poly cotton. Alright, it's a LED bulb. No, I gotta use the other thing. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna open this up. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this is fun. Okay, well now that I can see long distance, I still need readers up, but look, see that? You can barely see it. It's see-through. Alright, I'm gonna just thread you. Thread you, baby. Gonna work. Come on. Come on. I don't have the right lighting here. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Because I need something thicker to get through that. Alright, well, I got this. This is to hang pipe. You could do anything with this too. You could do a lot. Let's see. I could actually weld that on with a little mini welder. I don't have a little mini welder. I had a big welder. I had a real welder that was in my shed, but that's not here. Let's see. No, I don't like that look. All right, well, I gotta open this up. This is the solution. This is the solution to the confusion. The solution to the confusion. Here we go. Like I suggested to Donald Trump to stay awake, I said have your staff put smelling salts on your collar and on your tie. You know? But I will not give him any advice ever again. He's non-existent to me. Terrible. You've broken my heart, Donald Trump. You disgust me. But he does. It's horrible. It's not even funny. It's shameful. It's absolutely shameful. Okay, let me get this wire out. I'm going to put one little piece going across there and then clamp you. I want to do it the right way. I don't like to do anything half-assy. I'm sitting on the floor and my arthritic freaking old rump here should be on a cushion. Oh God, the complaints. Anything else you want to complain about? No, I don't complain. I'm not a whiner. I hate people who whine. Oh, my life is so horrible. I lost so much money in my stocks. And my pool boy, I had to fire him because, well, he was doing the nasty with the nasty. Imagine. Let me have some light. Let me have some luxury problems. Anyway, whiners. Ideally, I need a little crochet needle. That's what I really need. But I don't want to get up and get it. Well, I should get up and get it, but I'm going to just do it with my hand. And I'll make a lampshade. It's going to be a little rough because this is not like. Anyway, so you get the idea, right? I'm just going to have to make a video and get back to this because this is going to take time. So I'm going to cut the pieces. I'm going to cut them like 2 inches. I'm going to put it through, and then I'm going to just make a little twisty. And that's what I'm going to do. It'll take me about 2 years to finish. I have attention deficit disorder. What can I tell you? This is the truth. All right. Okay, we got here. We got one here. Okay, I gotta do like a hook. I'm gonna bend it like a little hooky. And I take it, and there you go. There you go. I got a little piece right there. Get you a little bit attached. Got you connectivo. Okay, I got you here. Here we go. And go with those construction lady fingers. And oh God. Lee, press on nails. Where are you? I always loved the colors, but the smell was always just something that, well, I did not like, and I still hate that smell. All right, that one's on. I gotta snip you and clean you up. Right, so that one's on. See? Right there. I'm going to clean it up. Yeah, that does not look nice at all. It looks very sloppy. Okay, now I'm not going to be doing this online because it's going to take me, like I said, it'll take me a couple of years. There's a way to do it. I know how to do it. I have the tools to do it. Get a little threader, just a little threader, and then you pinch it through, and then the clips, you know, and that's what you do. It just takes some time. It takes time, like everything else. Alright, here we go. There's that one piece there. So for now, I'm just gonna, well, now I'm gonna put the piece on top to keep that from going through. Alright. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I'll show the finished product in a short. It's gonna take more time. Thank you. Bye. Like and share if you like my video.